Hello and welcome to channel Duello. I have a short video for you guys today. This is sort of a public service announcement. This channel's main focus is obviously Gwent Witcher card game. However, I'm pretty sure most of you are fans of collectible card games overall. So this news could be exciting for you. In addition to Gwent, I'm playing Mythgard, a more traditional card game similar to Magic the Gathering. I have been playing this game since its beta release, and I was playing it more competitively in the first 6 months or so. But after I was introduced to Gwent, this game, Mythgard, was more like a casual getaway for me. Because there just wasn't enough players, and the independent company which is responsible for this game, Rhino Games, wasn't putting much effort to marketing to increase their visibility. But this could be most probably due to financial reasons, because Rhino is really a phenomenal developer. They're always in contact with their customers and players, and they're very open to everything, and I really love their communication overall. Anyway, they made a big decision lately, and they are giving away the entire core set for free, which is really huge. This is indeed a great value. As a free-to-play player, it took about 1.5 years for me to complete the entire core set, because there are a lot of mythics, in other words, legendary cards, in Gwent, and there are many equivalent terms in other games. Anyway, it's the top cards. Anyone who is interested in card games should not pass up on this deal. All you have to do is install the game and then enter the codes they will provide on their social media outlets. And voila, you will have the entire core set. The rest is up to you. You could test out the game, and if that's not your cup of tea, you can always delete the game. If you like it though, then you will have most of the cards in the game to build a competitive deck. So far, in this channel, not in this channel, but in my Turkish channel Duello, I hesitated to shoot a video about Mythgard. But if there is enough interest, I could definitely include Mythgard content in this channel, this English channel, Duello EN. Maybe a couple of tutorial type of videos as a start. Time will tell. For now, I'm going to show you how to enter the first code and give you a general idea about what the game looks like. And but this is not going to be an introduction type of video, so my main focus is just announcing this huge great deal. So let's switch to Mythgard screen. Okay, so we are now in Mythgard main screen. I'm gonna go ahead and start with entering the code first, and then just talk a bit about the overall game. Okay, so you need to go to the store if you have installed Mythgard, and then go to redeem a code on the home screen. And then you need to enter this code, which is Discord Norden. And when you enter it, all of the blue cards will be opened in your collection. And even without purchasing or getting a single card back, you're gonna get the entire blue set. And I'm gonna hit submit, and it says already redeemed, which I have done before, but didn't add me a single card because I already own the entire set. I think I'm only missing a mythic card in yellow or something like that. Anyway, so most of you won't have the entire set, so this is really nice for you. When you enter it, you're gonna have all of the cards available. What about the rest of them? Well, they're going to keep revealing these codes from their Twitter, Discord, and other social media outlets. You just need to follow them. But maybe I can, in the comments section, I can add the codes when they are available, so that you don't need to go and look for them. I'll try to help as much as I can. Well, actually this still doesn't add anything to me, and it feels kind of bad because, after all the grinding, I was finally able to get the entire set, but with only copying and pasting a code, you can get it in a second. At the same time, I love this game, and it would be really good if we have no more new players. So that's really huge. So, without players, these cards mean nothing. So I don't want to complain about that. So this is really a cool move for everybody, in my opinion. And let's take a look at the cards you will have. I'm going to the collection and cards. So far, Mythgard released 2 expansion sets, and they are really on fire. Despite all the pandemic and other bad things going on the world, they managed to release back-to-back 2 new sets after going about a year with only core set. That has really invigorated the scene here. And but the core set is kind of huge. We have Rings of Immortality and Winter War. So let's filter out them. And these are the wild cards, which you can use to craft any card you want. So I'm gonna skip them. And this is our main set, all of the cards here. As you see, we have plenty of blue cards, and you will own all of them with just entering that code. And in this card, we have more than 1 colors actually. We have blue, yellow, red, green, orange, and purple. So we have 6 colors, and 6 factions represent those colors. They all have some kind of theme associated with it, but I'm not going to talk about that in this video because it's going to take a long time if I do that. And all of the cards and things they do, they kind of represent the factions, so they are kind of thematic. And you have 6 factions. You have some multicolor cards as well, and you can play with more than 1 faction. I mean, you can build a deck using 2 colors, 3 colors, and 4 colors if you're courageous enough, but it's impossible to win any games with using 4 colors. Even it's really difficult to use 3 colors, but most people prefer to combine 2 colors and come up with a competitive deck. And this deal will continue until March 15th. And as I said before, they're going to keep releasing. Probably it's going to be yellow next, I guess. And I think by the end of March 15th, you're going to have the entire set. That was the collection screen. And Mythgard actually has a lot of features in it. And it's already better than most of the games in terms of features. There are a lot of convenient features here that will really make your life easier, which I'm not going to talk about in this video, but maybe I'll shoot a tutorial or something like that, and I'm going to talk about them in that video. But as a general, you probably want to see what this game looks like when it's played, and this game has kind of a cool feature here. You can take a look at your history and pick any match that you did previously. As you see, the history is quite big here, and somehow they are, stored in their servers. I don't know how they do that, but you can click on any game and replay, not replay, but you can watch the replay of that game. So this game was draft. This wasn't a constructed game. Or was it? No, this is a casual game. And here you see, this is my side and this is the opponent's side. I can see the cards in my opponent's deck and hand, obviously, because this is a replay. And this is really a cool feature because, you can review the game and then see the mistakes you made and see the opponent's hand. You can even see the cards in the opponent's end, how many cards left, and you can see the entire deck, and you can even export their deck and import it to your collection and that kind of stuff. I can pause and fast forward it or make it slower and then skip 15 turns later, do all those kind of things. But while this game is being played automatically here, I'm just gonna talk about the game a bit. As you see, we have 7 slots here, so you can put 7 different units on the board and attack your opponent and try to kill your opponents. So when the opponent reaches 0, you win the game, and you can attack the opponent with your creatures just like in Magic the Gathering. The combat is really phenomenal in this game. There are a lot of abilities and skills associated with the cards. So I definitely recommend, especially the combat part of this game. And what about the mana? How does it work? Well, this is kind of a mix of Hearthstone and Magic the Gathering. Why? Just like Hearthstone, I just paused the game by the way. Your mana pool increases one by one for each turn, but in order to do that, you have to burn a card. What does it mean to burn a card? I mean, you select a card, and then when you use your mouse to pull it down, you burn it, and when you burn the card, it goes back to your deck. And there you'll see some colors next to it. So if this card is yellow, for example, so when you burn this card, it's gonna add yellow mana to your mana pool. So the number will increase, and you can burn one card per turn. So as you see, the mana will be increased one by one for each turn, as long as you keep burning cards. And the colors are really important. So whichever color you burn, you're gonna get the associated color value here. For example, I have right now 3 yellow and 2 orange colors. So I can, let's skip this turn. As you see, the opponent is really pushing to try to get the win here. I just paused here. As you see, I have 5 mana. So, for example, I can play this card because I have 3 yellow gems here and 2 orange gems. I don't need orange gems, but I need 5 gems total here. So, excluding Sapo here, I can play any cards I want in this turn, but I cannot use more than 5 mana. I also can burn a card and then add 1 more mana to my mana pool and play. So as you see, this is a mix of Magic the Gathering and Hearthstone. But this card burning thing is unique to Mythgard as far as I know, and this is the big deal. And thanks to this system, you're not gonna get mana screwed, and you can plan ahead and think about which card to burn first, and then what am I gonna do on the second turn? Will I have enough mana? And that kind of planning, that's really helpful and requires a lot of thinking on your part. And you start with 7 cards, and there is no mulligan phase here. So if you have cards like that cost like 8 or 9 mana, you're obviously gonna burn them because you're gonna need them later. So you can fix your hand. I think this is really innovative and makes the game much more fun. Yeah, you don't feel bad when you lose the game, and you don't lose the game when you draw bad, because you somehow kinda improve your hand by making the burning decisions and playing which card first and then later and so on. Obviously there are more stronger cards, especially mythic cards, and rare cards are really important. And if you draw them earlier than your opponent, you will have advantage obviously, but the luck factor is kind of minimal in this game. I definitely recommend this game, and I will probably shoot one more video that explains all these things more in detail. And please let me know if you're interested to see Mythgard content in this channel. But as I said before, my main focus is obviously Gwent, so this will be side content for me. If people are interested, of course, if I don't have any viewers that are going to be playing Mythgard, I'm not going to bother shooting videos. But I'm going to keep playing this game. But since I'm also working and I have family duties and etc., I cannot focus on 2 games. So Gwent will be my first priority, and this is going to stay as my secondary game. And hopefully in the future I will have more time to focus on games, because playing games is fun, even though I'm approaching a 50-year-old. So I cannot stay away from gaming. That's my addiction, and I'm really fortunate that I'm shooting videos here like that and sharing them probably with a younger crowd than me. Okay, thank you for your interest in my channel, and thank you for watching this video, and I hope to see you in another channel Duello video. Bye bye.